I'm going on TV. Yes, this is so weird to talk about. I just don't even know where to start. So yes, huge announcement for those of you guys that do not know. Believe it or not, I am going on a real TV show. So here is the scoop. Married at First Sight, for everyone that does not know, phenomenal show. Married at First Sight, it is on the Lifetime channel on 8 o'clock Eastern every Wednesday when the season is going on. The name pretty much just describes the show. If you have never seen this show, basically these, relationship experts, 3 of them match people in specific cities, and then they get matched off of, characteristics. They take tests and they take quizzes and whatnot, and then they find your perfect match, and then they match you with a complete and total stranger. But you don't get matched on a blind date. You get, literally matched on a blind marriage, and you literally get married at first sight. I have been a fan of this show for, years and years and years and years and years. I think I started watching around season 3, and now we're on season 12. I watched this show for years. Last season 11, one thing led to another, and I was just, lucky enough to be invited to a quarantine kickoff special for the new season of season 11, and that was fun and a success, I hope. And now we're on season 12, and they asked me to come back for this new season. So I know the channel has grown quite a bit, surprisingly, since I did that last, I was on the last special. So I just wanted to briefly tell you guys, Married at First Sight, if you have not watched it, I'm going to be on it tonight. The episode is on January 6th on the Lifetime channel. If you have Hulu, unfortunately, I can actually confirm that if you do have YouTube TV, sadly, I'm sorry, it sucks, you cannot get it. But if you have Hulu Live TV or Comcast Cable or anything like that, you can get the Lifetime app, or the Lifetime channel actually, and then the episode is going to be on at 7 Central or 8 o'clock Eastern. And if you are new to Married at First Sight, I'm telling y'all, freaking amazing show. Give it a shot and then you can judge. Everyone that I have introduced to this show that has messaged me says the same thing. It's a really good show, and if you watch 90 Day Fiance, if you watch, Love Your Lockup, if you watch even possibly The Bachelor, Bachelorette, you're going to love this show. This show actually kind of reminds me of the Bachelor series. However, it's a lot more real. It does not seem scripted, at least to me at all, and the couples are real people. They're not freaking, Instagram models and whatnot, and they're not, drop dead gorgeous. No offense to the Married at First Sight people, but the people on Married at First Sight, they're very real. They're true couples. Surprisingly, to be getting married at first sight, a lot of people, actually make it. In the last season, 3 out of 5 couples, more than 50% stay together and actually are doing well in their marriage. So I've heard. So it's like, pretty shocking. And if you have the Lifetime channel and you want to see me on it, I don't even know what I'm even going to say. I'm going to watch it, but oh my God, I'm nervous because we actually filmed this in a studio. So of course, flying and traveling is involved, and I was so tired the day we filmed this episode, like so tired. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I even said. By the end of the day, things were coming out of my mouth that I don't even like. I would say something and be like, oh my God, did I just say that? Like, I think I said categorically, seriously, like 300,000 times. So if you hear me say categorically about 1,000 times, okay, that's me. That is me just saying, geez, I'm sorry, I was saying a lot of crap out of my big fat mouth that I did not mean to say. But overall, it was really fun. There was 4 people that were the reality TV, castmates, I guess me being one of them, 3 other ladies. 2 of the ladies, Angelique and Emily, were on the first one with me, and now we had a new lady who was the sweetest, nicest person. She was so amazing, so awesome, and it was really fun to do it with her. But the main thing is Kevin Frazier was there, and we got 5 new couples. So enough of me babbling my big mouth about, the show. It was fun. It was really fun to film. Definitely, if you have the Lifetime channel, check it out. It's not going to disappoint. And without a doubt, if you don't want to see me on there, okay, well, in a week, the season officially starts, and then you can watch it then. But we have 5 new couples on Married at First Sight. So really quickly, let's go through them. Us Weekly did a little bit of a post on each couple, and I'll kind of share my thoughts. But more to come for sure. God only knows what I said, but more to come for sure tonight, if you're watching this today, tonight on the actual episode. So the first one is Vincent and Brianna. Brianna. This is their little description. It says, Brianna, she's 28, is ready to hang up her Sangle hat for good and meet her soulmate with whom she can build an empire. Meanwhile, Vincent, 27, ooh, he's younger than her, already thought he had met the one, but his ex was not ready for marriage. He hopes to find a dance partner for life. Real quick, I did not know that age thing. I do not remember if I knew the age thing. That's kind of weird. 28, she's 28, 27, not a huge deal. It's not like she's, 58 and he's 27. Not that big of a deal, but kind of interesting. Either way, Brianna, stunning. She's smart. I mean, everything. She's smart, stunning, business-minded. She is successful in her work, it appears. She's clearly, what I'm going at is she's a catch. Vincent, he seems like he could be a catch. He definitely seems like, I never trust a guy. I never trust a guy that says, I wanted this. He's saying everything in that description I just read, what we want to hear. I want to settle. I thought I met the one. Okay, that sounds good, but you never trust a guy. I just feel like a guy like that, I don't know. So I'm 50-50 on him. Her, I'm sold on. I do think they really do seem to be like marriage material. They look good together. I think they are both good-looking people. So number one, Vincent, Brianna, let's just say I'm shooting for the stars with those two. Then number two, it's Chris and Paige. The description is Paige, 25, has a successful career, has owned a home since she was 22. Wow. And is ready for the next chapter, marriage. Chris, 27, was raised by pastors and strongly believes that the show has answered his prayers in finding his soulmate. Okay, here's the deal. From the get-go, and y'all will see in the TV show, I'm not going to say too much on my thought on him besides the fact that I just don't get a good feeling. He seems very cocky, very full of himself. He said a lot of stuff in the episode before that we saw last week about his money and his spending and his clothes, and that just screams to me, if anyone ever talks about their money in a public manner, like I'm spending, $5 million a week on this, that, and the other, that just screams in the back of my head, okay, he's cocky and he's probably broke. So I don't like cocky people. I don't think sweet, nice, hardworking people like Paige, the woman he was matched with, should be with someone that's cocky. So my first gut instinct, I don't know anything about these two, but my gut is telling me he's a liar and he's kind of full of it, and I think she is sweet and hardworking and deserves an incredible man, and I really have a hard time seeing that being him. But you never know with the show. I have seen so many couples where they look god-awful and they end up working. I will say for her, 22, bought her own home. I'm 23, turning 24. That is pretty freaking impressive. And so yeah, I think she's a complete catch. And I think she really, really, really just deserves a good man. And I'm not sure it is him. Then there's Clara and Ryan. Boom, right there. It says Ryan, 29, hopes for a love like his parents have. They've been married for 30 years and he wants to start a family. Clara, 27, strongly believes everything happens for a reason, hoping this will be her last relationship. My first gut is telling me, geez, if his parents have been married for 30 years, I feel like that could go either really right or really wrong. If his parents have made their relationship work for 30 years, that is impressive. So that tells me he could have learned by example. Problem is, though, if his parents have been married for 30 years, I could also kind of see him saying, geez, I have this marriage, I guess, structure and stuff like that his parents have and that they have in their relationship that he might want to bring over to his relationship, and that could totally backfire. So I could see that kind of being good or bad. At first glance, they are clearly both attractive people. She seems a little happy-go-lucky. If she's doing this for the right reasons, he seems like a mellow, cool, calm guy. At least so we saw in the last episode. He seems very regimented, very cool, calm. Just, he's not the kind of guy, at least in my gut, that would just come on the show like Chris, just to get fame or for money or anything like that. He seems like the kind of guy, if he does something crazy like getting married at first sight, he wants to get married and hopefully make it last. That's what my gut is telling me. I could be wrong, but I have a pretty good hunch about him. Her, I don't know about just yet. We're just gonna have to wait and see them play out. She seems lively, she seems fun, and I'm kind of concerned she's not here for the right reason. Then there's Haley and Jacob, and it says Jacob, 38, wants children and knows that the time is now. He also strongly believes that arranged marriages work. Haley, 28, 10 years younger, is more than ready to find the one, despite having trust issues in the past. When I look at this picture, I think two things, and I mean this in the most sincere, nicest way possible. It's probably gonna sound really rude, but okay, he looks like a nerd. She looks like not a nerd, and I really have a hard time seeing these two work. She seems like a sporty, working in, I have no idea what she even does for work, but I could see her working in a corporate, fast-paced environment. She's constantly going to happy hours. She's hanging out with people in their late 20s. And he seems like, I mean, look at the guy's suit. And like I said, this is gonna sound rude, he just seems a bit nerdy to me, and that doesn't seem to kind of fit her vibe. And I really don't, he seems like he's a fully grown adult, and she is still kind of in that young professional genre. I feel like they're in two different spots in their lives, just completely off of looks and that, thing I just read. So that doesn't really sit right with me. And last but not least is Virginia and Eric. Right there, it says, Eric, 34, has been married once before and doesn't want to waste any more time. Virginia, 26, feels that her failed romances in the past have prepared her for a successful marriage. Well, hey, you know what they say in show business? Save the worst for last. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that is just like, oh my God, I've been proven wrong. He seems like a complete creepy nerd, and I mean this in just the nicest way. If someone called me a creepy nerd, I would take offense to that, so I really don't mean to offend him or her or anyone, but oh my God, he seems like a nerd, and she seems like a very young, just starting to kind of get her life together, likes to party 4 or 5 nights a week. She's out and about, having a good time, doing God knows what. He does not seem to be that case. They seem, I mean, I could have found a guy on a street corner and matched her with him. A literal random guy on a street corner I could have found randomly. They would have been a better match. These two, like I said, I've been wrong before. One of the best, if you guys have been watching Married at First Sight for a long time, there was a couple named Jessica and Austin. I will stand behind it. I thought they were going to be awful. When I saw their wedding, I go, oh my God, this is going to be terrible. When I saw their wedding photos, not the wedding, then we saw them get married and do the whole thing and the whole shooting match, and oh my God, they were like the best couple ever. But then we saw them get married and actually on the show, and they were like one of the best couples ever. They are in love. They are both kind of nerdy and weird. So you never know with the show. But geez, I really just, I don't like that. And then he's been married before. That is interesting. I'm curious to see how that plays into that dynamic. I'm pretty confident he is the only person to ever be on Married at First Sight to be married twice, so that's kind of interesting. We have never seen anyone married that has kids. I would love to see that. I want to see someone that has a kid or two. Maybe they were divorced. I know you probably don't want to bring in that baggage because you have to meet someone, and if they're getting married at first sight, you have to probably tell them, hey, the person you might marry, they got, 2 kids or something. So that's kind of, that's kind of some baggage. So with him being married before, I think it's different. I think it's going to be interesting though. So, oh my God. Married at First Sight, if you would have told me literally just a year ago to the date that I was going to be on Married at First Sight in the next year, not once, but twice, I would not have believed it. I would have just said, what? And let me also say, I should have said this in the beginning of the video, I'm not getting married. When I did my last video saying I was going to be on Married at First Sight, I got probably 300 messages saying, are you getting married? No, don't worry. Even though my goal for 2020 was to get married, which I know it sounds crazy. I wanted to get married kind of as a I don't even know. It was stupid. It was a stupid goal. I didn't get married, don't worry. But that was actually kind of my goal. But no, I am not getting married. It's just, I'm on here as a, I don't even know, reality TV expert. I guess that's what you can call me. That's how I kind of, advertise myself. I am a reality TV super fan expert. So, yeah, sorry for that long rant, but Married at First Sight, oh my God, you guys, I am so nervous, excited, don't even know what to expect. I don't even know what I said. This is like, we're basically watching this both for the first time. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I said. I just know, yeah, I was really tired. I had a contact malfunction during the day, and yeah, I'm nervously excited. So I think this is going to be a blast. I know either way, these 5 couples, from what I saw, and one other thing too, I don't know anything you guys don't know. I saw everything that you guys saw in the last episode. There was an episode on December 30th, I think, and we have all seen the same stuff. So I don't know any spoilers, and to be completely honest, this is the season. I do not want to see anything. So I'm just going to completely watch. I have unfollowed all spoiler accounts. I'm just going to watch it with a blindfold on and try to just, give my own opinion. I'm not Googling anything. So if you know a spoiler, it'd mean the world to me if you could just stay out of my comments with it, because I do read everyone's comments, and I want to, this show is really good if you don't know the spoilers. That's just the honest honest truth. If you know the spoilers, okay, then the purpose of the show is done. You're not gaining much watching if you know the spoilers. So that's why I don't want to know them. So if you know them, please, so help me God, please just do not comment anything. But that's it, Married at First Sight. I'm nervous. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys do enjoy it, if you're going to watch it, it would just mean the world to me if you comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I know it's, you know, when I was in the first one, everyone was giving me advice. You were too loud, or you didn't talk enough, or you this. Okay. I'm sorry, I try to throw in my 2 cents. I don't want to cut off any of the ladies or Kevin or anything like that. I try to let everyone, you know, have their turn and talk, and I don't want to scream and shout, and, you know, so I'm sorry. If you don't enjoy it, I'm sorry, but if you do enjoy it, it'd mean the world if you comment below, let me know you're going to check it out, and if the episode's already aired and you watched it, let me know too, because I would really appreciate it if you enjoyed it, and if you had any feedback or anything like that, definitely let me know. So guys, Married at First Sight, it is on tonight. If you are watching the video on January 6th, yeah, January 6th, the Lifetime channel on 7 Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. You guys, this is going to be a good one, so definitely make sure to check it out. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope to God you enjoyed this episode of Married at First Sight. Hope you enjoy this season of Married at First Sight. I have a feeling, like I said a million times, it's going to be a good one. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that like button, comment below your thoughts, hit the subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.